Alright, what's up guys? So, Chilling Scares has uploaded a video titled 8 Most Disturbing Things Caught on Dashcam Footage Volume 2. Make sure y'all, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Chilling Scares for more videos like this. Let's go ahead and get creeped out. And yeah, you know, overall just find another reason not to be on no roads at night and not to own a dash camera. But nah, let's go ahead and check this video out. Bro, I'm like, that's a jam, bro. It's like, why would you turn that off? It's really like starting off scary.
The dashcam footage itself features two guys driving through a windy residential area late at night. Everything seems to be going completely normal, when, as they start to make a turn, what looks like a person wearing all white can be seen sitting cross-legged directly in the middle of the road.
Nope. Back it up. Back it up. Leave, bro.
Okay, that's a bit scary. Yeah.
Alright, my traction control just came on.
Yeah, that's no good.
They say his check engine. No.
Honestly terrified, the guys would immediately stop and back up their car to take a different route. The video offers no further explanation of what happened next, so it's unclear why whoever or whatever this was sitting directly in the middle of the road.
Bro, I'm like, nah, because if it had been like check engine light and then the engine just shut down, what can you possibly do at that point? Like, no, I would have ran. I'd be like, look, you're going to have to, whatever that, you know, creature or ghost is, you're going to have to catch me while I'm running because I'm not just going to give up like that. So I'm like, I got my whole life ahead of me. I'm like, nah, bro, can't go out like that. Nope.
On the day of October 15, 2018, police would be flooded with calls from drivers on the highway. The calls reported a Subaru Forester with foreign plates towing a caravan in the furthest lane, carelessly going full speed down the opposite way of the highway.
Wow.
The vehicle was able to do this for a full 7 minutes before getting into an accident. And while this was taking place, multiple dash cams were able to capture the horrifying experience, showing drivers as they desperately tried to get out of the way.
That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff. Dang. It's like, fam, this ain't Grand Theft Auto. You can't just be driving on the wrong side of the road like that. It's like, look, cars like swerving. It's people's nerves all shot and things. Like, you gotta be better than that, bro.
The eventual accident ended up causing a massive pileup of vehicles that would actually temporarily shut down the highway completely.
That's crazy.
In this video, this man who is on his way home late at night claims to see a person on the side of the road.
It's like,
Again,
keep
it's
driving.
late at night and on a desolate street with no lights. So, with his camera, the driver starts filming while slowly getting closer.
Oh my car. Reverse. There was somebody walking in that distance. It looks
like,
really, really sketchy. It's
dude,
like
wait.
right under that sign over there. Let me try to zoom it in for you guys. See if you guys can see.
Sorry, bruh. I would not. No.
The lights over there for the car. I'm trying to get you guys a picture of this, but this thing is scary as. I have never seen no one.
Like, why do you care so much for a person being out at night? I'm like, if I see, like, I had to, there was a time though. I remember it was me and my mom. We were going, it was early in the morning. And I'll never forget, this definitely was like, it was just like a real like viewing. I honestly wish I did have a dash camera and stuff or like some sort of camera on because that was weird. But I remember we were going somewhere in the morning and when we hit this turn, there was like some dark creature. Okay, maybe not. It probably was just a large like just person in just like all black, but when we had turned, it like just went over on the side and I think she had seen it too, but it was like, I seen it more so. I was like, cause I had turned and looked and was all like, fam, what was that? And then she was like, you seen that, right? And I'm like, it's probably whatever that was. That's what just ran through my mind. I'm like, whatever I seen that day, that's what's in this video right now. If it's a large black, just not even a black person, but just a large black figure. There we go, figure. If it's a large black figure, bro, just ditch the spot, man. I couldn't even make out the thing's face or nothing. It was just large and
I
black.
don't see nothing still. Let's zoom it out. Where did they go? I don't know where they went. What the f? He's standing like under the sign over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's legit like standing under that sign right there.
It's like, bruh,
Just like right
why
there
does it matter?
on the side of the road.
That's when the driver claims to see the person. And after turning on his high beams, a man on the
Oh,
side
now.
of the road wearing a black shirt and dark jeans is revealed. He also seems to be wearing some sort of mask. The guy's body language is extremely odd. But disturbingly, when the driver gets close enough, the man aggressively jumps at the car, grabbing the handle in an attempt to open the door.
Do you see that right there? Do you see that?
It's like, bruh, why does it matter?
But they got
Like, you obviously getting ready to get robbed.
What the f is that?
It might have been this person's first robbery, but still, it's like, that man trying to rob you.
Oh, what the?
Who this guy is, or why he's alone on the side of a desolate road in the middle of the night is unknown. But one can only imagine what he intended to do if he were able to get the car door open.
That's crazy.
This dashcam footage was taken from a police cruiser during California wildfires
Wow.
back in October of 2017. The clip's only 11 seconds, but shows the cruiser desperately attempting to exit a neighborhood that was overrun by the wildfires.
Them wildfires ain't no joke, man. That's crazy.
Sides of the road, through the smoke, trees, and even whole houses are seen
I
actively.
thought when he started talking on that, I thought he was about to say, like, if you look closely, you can see a person just standing and stare. I'm like, nah, bruh. I quit. I would have quit. If I had seen somebody just standing in the fire, just staring at me, I would have quit.
Throughout
I'm
the
like,
duration
I
of the
no
video,
longer deserve to be a
fire from the trees
cop.
above can be seen raining down on the car, making the scene all the more disturbing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This dashcam footage was taken way back in 2012 on a desolate road in Russia. Quickly noticeable is a makeshift roadblock made from a tree branch and multiple bottles intentionally placed in the middle of the road. Right next to it is a driver stopped with their hazard lights on, who is also supposedly stopped by the roadblock. As the two drivers get out of their vehicles to move the obstruction, a car's headlights in the background can be seen getting closer.
You can see somebody walking too.
Along with this, two people on the side of the road seem to appear out of nowhere. Many commenters responding to the video believe this footage captured a failed ambush attempt, and that the roadblock was intentionally set up as a way
That's
to force
crazy.
drivers to leave the safety of their vehicles to clear it from the road, which would therefore leave them vulnerable to an ambush.
It's like, bruh, it's like, that's...
This commenter even predicts that the ambushers themselves were either the people in the car down the road or the people on the side of the road. Whether
Well,
this is
honestly-
true or not is still unknown.
Honestly, they were there, like, they were trying to get robbed, but it's like, they were just walking. They chickened out. Them, whoever those robbers were, they chickened out the last second. They were like, nah, man, because those, like, remember, they probably had, like, a friend that went to prison or something. They were like, hey, remember Rodney? Remember what happened to him when he went to prison and how all of a sudden he became Rodnita and things? Like, nah, there's, like, we can't do that. So, like, nah, we gonna walk and act like we just going home and things, but we ain't gonna rob nobody.
Remains nonetheless. Around 7 p.m. on a night in 2018, this driver would come across something pretty disturbing. While
Somebody's
driving down
just
the
sitting.
highway, the driver would notice some woman sitting on the back of a car just next to him.
Oh, that's
Cars at
wild.
Speeds of around 50 miles an hour. The whole time, the woman on the back is left with practically nothing to hold on to.
That's crazy. That's like some stuff out of a movie. Like, that's crazy. It's like that. Like, it's like gotta do something.
Eventually, the vehicle would stop.
Yeah.
And later on, the woman can be seen, now off the back of the car, and aggressively attempting to open the car's door.
Like, they definitely. It's like one of them just toxic relationships and stuff. I'm like, fam, you gotta ditch the spot. Talking on the girl, and
Surely
it's just it
would've
ain't
worked
even
out.
worth it.
What caused the whole situation to transpire in the first place is unknown.
That's crazy.
This truck driver was driving in the desert, and quickly approaching a giant gray cloud that he assumed to be a dust storm. But horrifyingly, as he got closer, it was revealed that rather than a dust storm,
Hey,
he was
Lotus?
driving straight into a massive plague of locusts.
Locusts. I sat there and said Lotus, but anyway, I just know, I'm like, yeah, I remember it was like, I knew what it was, I just didn't know the name, but I'm like, that's
Thousands
wild.
of locusts start slamming into the guy's trunk, making it increasingly difficult for him to even see in front of himself.
That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff, man. I'd never go down that road again.
Making for a pretty unsettling scene.
There's like, that's the only road I had to go down. I'm like, well, guess I'm quitting that job too.
This video features a man and his wife on vacation in India. After spending the day at a local city, the couple finally decided to head back to the resort they were staying at on a rented motorbike at around 10 p.m. at night. But after around 10 miles, it was becoming clear to them that they had missed their exit. Figuring it was too late at this point, the couple ultimately decided to keep going straight in the hopes of getting back to a main road. The couple was now miles away from any kind of civilization. And disturbingly, as they kept going, a woman wearing all white standing on the side of the road can be seen slowly coming into view.
Why is it people always in like all white doing some weird stuff, bro? Like, look, you can see where she's at too. Always them people in all white just being weird.
Doesn't even seem to react. And again, you gotta remember, it was 10 p.m. at night when this happened, and that section of road is miles away from any kind of civilization. Who this woman was, or why she was on a desolate road in the middle of the night, still remains unknown.
Yeah, I'm like, it's stuff like that. You just ditch the spot. And I'm like, I don't want no problems, no nothing. I'm like, I just want to go home and that's it. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's very wild. But anyways, no, that was a solid video. Shout out to Chilling Scares. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to them. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.